everybody, welcome back to the dumbest modeling channel on all of YouTube, Pit Stain Hobbies. I'm your host for this, this scratchy-throated DOS boot build. We're on the next pack of parts for our amazing Hachette U96 U-Boat. And, oh man, this thing, I love it and hate it. I love it because it's very detailed. It's very awesome. There's a lot of little nooks and crannies and details. And I hate it because my friend Todd is building it, and he's custom painting everything and changing LEDs everywhere. And it looks amazing how he's doing it, so I got to do the same thing. So I'm giving myself a lot more work. That being said, we have good news on the channel today. I went to Harbor Freight earlier today to buy a flatbed truck to roll a model into the IPMS Nationals. Yeah, it's pretty big. And I picked up this beautiful Icon Tools work flashlight, and it has a little tip here and a thing here, and it gets even brighter. And this is going to be my new parts finder flashlight for when I drop things. And we also have a light on the back, and that, oh yeah, this is great. It's got a magnetic base, so it sticks onto metal. Yes, quite nicely. There we go. It was $45. Did I overspend? The hand truck I needed to buy to roll my model into the IPMS Nats was like, I think $36.99 or $32.99. This flashlight was $45 frickin' dollars. That's like not quite Snap-on Tools money, but I'm pretty happy with it. And it's zombie green, the best color for tools. So what we've got here is a whole mess of stuff. We've got the happiest soldering iron on all of YouTube with its little pink tongue. Ow, 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 hot, 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 ow. Yes, he's so adorable, isn't he? We've got some interior parts and this ceiling. So this ceiling goes over the galley. Now, we spent a lot of time custom painting this galley to make it look awesome, and there's no light in the galley. How is the cook going to prepare the meals? So what we're going to do is we're going to drill a 5mm hole in the ceiling, just like Todd did, on myU96build.com, link in the description below, as well as to Hachette, to the Buy Me a Coffee, to my Amazon affiliate store link, all that good stuff. Come on, guys, buy me a White Claw. That's what Buy Me a Coffee. If they called Buy Me a Coffee, Buy Me a White Claw, or Buy Me a Beer, I think we'd be much more successful. I make a whopping sub $70 a month on YouTube doing this. I'm not doing it for the money. I do it for you, the people, and your ridiculous comments, which you should leave below, along with a like. So we're going to drill an extra 5mm hole. We're going to kind of tape over the back of one of these with a piece of electrical tape. And on top of that, Kit 61 here has a bunch of LEDs. So this is the grunt work. This is the unglamorous grunt work of building a part work and customizing it. Is we have LED lights, we have some screws, we have some stickers, we have one of these UKCA EU-ish health and safety car. God, I can't with you people. Health and safety. So these are all like shiny, bright white LEDs. And a red LED, and they're all shiny. What we've got is from Amazon. We've got some frosted warm white and red LEDs, which are going to really diffuse the light and make it look a lot more period correct, really. Oh, God, I usually take my watch off when I build. Here we go. What time is it? Oh, dear God, it's almost 8 o'clock. Oh! 8 p.m. and I'm just getting started. Oh boy. So what we're gonna do here is really we're just, oh God, I gotta unbend all the wires because I have OCD. How's everybody doing? So what we're gonna do is we're going to cut the heat shrink off of here and desolder these. And then we're going to put on some warm white LEDs onto 4 of these and a red onto 1. The red one has red heat shrink tubing on it, so we know it's red. I have some heat shrink tubing here, so we know what's what. And I'm going to get that knocked out. I've got my Omnifixo little soldering thing here, my little helping hands. This thing is amazing. You've got to get one of these. This thing is awesome. Best set of helping hands ever invented in the history of mankind. So yeah, I'm going to swap out all these LEDs for frosted warm whites and a frosted red, and I will be back, well, for you in a second, but for me, probably an hour and a half. 1 second, please. Okay, so we've 8:46 p.m. We've rewired all of our LEDs with frosted warm white and frosted red, and we've reheat shrink them. We've soldered them on. Everything looks great. We actually should put away our soldering supplies right now. Oh my God, this Omnifixo. I don't know how I ever soldered without the Omnifixo. Also, this tube of no clean flux is amazing. And this little Knipix wire stripper, also ridiculously good. And these CHP nippers, these are great for cutting off the leads on the LEDs. So we got our old LEDs here. There we go. Garbage. Goodbye. And let's get our wire cutters out of the way. Now what we're going to do is drill the 5mm hole. So I'm going to grab my 1.5mm bit. And what we want, according to Todd's website, is we want a hole lined up with all these other holes, but right about there. Like right in the center of that. And I'm going to start with a 1.5mm. Very easy. These little Mr. Hobby tiny drills are really handy because they have a little rotating head on the back of it, kind of like a Viha Veta or a Viha screwdriver. And they're quite nice. Like, I mean, you could use your pen vise. It doesn't matter. I drill a tiny hole, and then I'm going to get out a 5mm drill bit out of my, obviously, Makita drill set. Oh my Lord. I'm shameless. I'm shameless. Come on. There we go. And seems to be a little run out in this drill bit. Whatever, close enough. So we're going to center the drill bit on our little pilot hole. So now the best thing to use would be a step bit drill, but I don't have a metric step bit drill. So let me just, there we go, the LED fits fine in there. I don't have a metric step bit drill. I would love one. I actually just ordered a metric step bit drill. That's these tapered drill bits. These are fantastic. I was going to buy a new set at Harbor Freight today, but, they're all Imperial or Standard or whatever the hell you want to call it. and not metric. So I ordered a metric step bit drill set that has, 3, 4, and 5 millimeter, which might have been a better idea than ordering this giant set of Makita stuff. But one of these days I'll need to drill a masonry or wood hole in metric size for something, I'm sure. But until that day comes, it'll just sit in the toolbox, kind of languishing. Get in there. There we go. And you can go away, my friend. I know I broke my 1 millimeter. Oh. I need to get a new set of these. They're good. Okay, so all of our holes, well, our hole is drilled. It's in line with the other ones. That looks good. So let's see, what are we going to do here? Oh, that's 60. I need 61. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put all these lights in here. And the red one is going to go in this third hole here. And then we're going to put one here. I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one here. And we're going to tape all these down. And we're going to tape that hole over with black electrical tape. So let me get those taped down. And I will be back shortly. Be right back. Oakley dokley. Our lights are in. There we go. We got that one blocked off. And we've got a light in the galley. Yay! And we've got our red light right in the middle of the room. That looks good. That's going to look really nice. Really nice, Cleric. So now we got to take... We've already put the back wall on here, I think. Oh! Calm down now, Ian. Yes, we have. We've put the back wall on already. So now we got to screw this battery bay down in here. So there's a tab and a screw hole. We're going to line those up and get those together. And then we've got to get one of these EP screws in here. Like so. There we are. And we'll put a little bit of plastic cement. I like this stuff sometimes. This is great. This will melt anything to anything. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, and screw that shut, because if you don't, you end up with one of these on your work mat. Or one of those. Or, well, that's asphalt paint. But yeah, there we go. So we got our, it's on a bit of an angle, battery bank. It's kind of cool. Let's see here. So now we're going to put the cabin in, and that's got a screw hole here, 2 tabs here, and a tab there. And we got 2 tabs and a screw hole there. So looks like another EP screw is required. Which, yes, it is. So we're going to get another EP screw into here. And this, we've got a... Come on. Arrgh. Arrgh. Huh. Ah, there we go. There we go. Oh my gosh. That was a tight squeeze, but we got it in. And now we're going to take a little more of our plastic weld right over there, and over this, and over that. There we go. That'll weld that plastic right together. And we've got this. Whew. Okay, so I need to get some more parts from my cookie sheet. I'll be right back. Okay, we're all screwed in. Lovely. We've got our parts that we need right here. And we are going to, well, let's get some plastic weld. Oh, it's on my fingers. Oh, Ian. Gross. We're going to shove this into this hole here. And then we want to put it right down there. We want to do the same thing with the shorter duct. And we're going to put that right down there. So we got the long duct and the short duct. And get a little bit of plastic weld in right there so that they'll glue themselves down nicely. Snappy, snappy. Make sure you snap them down. There's a little bit of plastic weld on my fingers. And look at that. There we... Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. It's very cool. Okay. Terrific. And we've got to get this little pipe in here now. So let's see here. Okay. Oh, dear. Okay. This is a tiny hole right there, and a little tiny hole right there. And we want to get our, I'll use, to me, extra thin cement for this. That'll be fine. And we'll get a little more on the other tip. It's a smaller brush. It's less glue. There we go. Looks good. All right. Our pipework is glued into place. Now we're going to put the roof, the ceiling, on here. So the part with the lip is going to go towards the outside. And we're just going to click it into place there, and then 2 more EP screws are going to go in those holes. So let me get those in, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's in there now. What we're going to do is lay this down. We're going to take the other galley wall. I don't know what the hell got on here. Something slimy. We're going to... Oh, boy. Okay, we got to line this up with the floor. And all the little notches. There we go. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4 more EP screws. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 EP screws, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so we got stage 62. This is all done. Look at that. It's awesome. We got a light in the galley. That is great. It's hidden behind that duct. You can just barely make out that light. There's the other lights. They look great. And that'll obviously go there. But for now, what we're going to do is this. So we've got a panel there, and we've got 2 panels here. Oh, and we've got some screws. These are, I guess, DP screws. So let's throw these in the screw collector. Oh, for fudge's sake. Hold on a second. I love you, honey. I love you so much. And we're going to put this right, yeah. Come on. There we go. And we're going to, yeah. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, DP screws. Let's see what we got here. And we're going to put... Oh, sorry, my chair hit the little flappy fan that I have. Oh, come on. We're going to bolt this into here. Let's get one more screw into the other side. Ah. Come on, go in the hole. Okay, so let me tighten these down and I'll be right back. Okay, that's screwed down. Now what we're going to do is take this piece of metal, which is quite magnetic, and we're going to click it into here. There we go, just like that. And I believe, yeah, it's going to go right in there with 4 more DP screws in these 4 holes. And we're going to screw this right down into here. Dope! So let me get that in, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, this side panel's in. We got to get this guy in also. Not quite sure what we're going to do here, but yeah, we're going to get this fella in with a couple DP screws. Get a couple of those in there. And let me get one more in, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so that's it for stage 63. We have... Get off of there. That panel in, that panel in, that panel in. It's looking good. We've got a sticker here. Why do we have an extra L1 sticker? I don't know. But we've got, oh man, so many wires. As with every partwork. And the periscope is not snapped off completely yet. Let's go over to 63. That's this fella right here. Hello. Aren't you beautiful? We've got some more of the outer hull. That's going to cover up this area right here. Quite nice. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. I gotta say, the panel gaps, there are panel gaps. I mean, it's magnetically closed up, so there's always going to be some kind of panel gap. But we've got a metal plate and a couple of screws here. So I think we know what we're doing. Let me get rid of that piece of paper. Close up this plastic turtle death clamshell. Rip open the EM screws, which are right here. There we go. Then I'm gonna get this metal plate on here. So the metal plate has a countersunk hole that needs to face out. All right, and then we're gonna take our EM screw, just one of them. Thank you, magnetic screwdriver. He thought I wanted two. No, just one. One's plenty. One is all we need. Do we want to put it lower or higher? No, we want it. So it's kind of like a little lower down here. Okay, so we've screwed that in. And what we're going to do now is we're going to, there's a little lip here. We want to get that down inside the outer hull and magnetized on. And there you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Ugh. I will get better stands at the end of the build at some point. But yeah, 64. Ooh, we got to put together a whole bunch of bits to cradle the engine. The diesel engine is going to get placed in here. So let's see what we got. Oh. Arrgh. Okay, we got a couple sprues of these parts. Got a sprue of these parts. Those parts. These parts. And these parts. Oh, wow. Got a lot of stuff. No screws. But we do have a safety pamphlet, which can go kiss my petard. And, yeah. Let's see what we got to do with these. So cut them out, glue them in, keep gluing them in. And that, and that, and that, and that. And then we're going to paint it, according to Todd, with some dark gray paint. Oh, interesting. Okay. Ooh, that should be fun. Oh, dear. Okay. All right, oh, God, I'll be back in a sec. Okay. So there's 6 of these that are the same, and they all go in here. Start with the second slot, and these all are going to go into their homes. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's 7. This one go here also? I'm not even sure. Yes. And so we got these in here. I'm going to glue those in, and I'll be back in a second once they dry. Okay, So we've got all our ribs glued in. They look really good. That's great. And now we got to glue this rib into here. So this one is going to go right in there. I'm going to push it in nice and snug. Put a little plastic weld on those. There we go. Good old plastic weld. Let's do that. Let's see what else now. So now we got to assemble this little canister. Yes. And we'll snip it off of its runner, sprue, whatever you want to call it. We'll snip all these little bits off also. And by the way, I broke out my Mike Lane Test Circuit Pro and I tested all the lights in here and they do work. So get yourself a Mike Lane Test Circuit Pro. Oh God, I dropped it. I caught it. Quick hands, Ian. Quick hands. Come on. The little foam piece doesn't want to. There we go. And we're going to put a little dab of glue in there. And squeeze these together. And I'm probably going to clamp this. Squeezy, squeezy. Wait, no. Right, yeah. Want it perfectly sideways. There we go. Okay, so squeeze together. And we'll let that dry. And while it's drying, we are going to glue on. We're going to glue that base on there. There we go. Okay, we're going to let that dry for a second, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's all glued together. Now what we got to do is put it into these two little holes here and get a little more glue on there. Come on, close up. $6. If I spill this thing again, I swear to God. Okay. There we are. Glued on. That looks very good. That looks very good. Okay, so now what we want to do is take this and this, and we want to smush them together. I'm going to smush these so you end up with that. And I'm going to put a little glue on all of these sections after I make sure everything is dead flat. Like super, super flat. Okay. So now I'm going to do a whole bunch of glue on all those base connections, and I'll be right back. Oh dear, I watch way too much YouTube. I do. I watch too much YouTube. Man. Chicks killing their boyfriends in Florida or Vegas or something. I don't know. We've got to put this into here and glue it in. And then we've got all of these. And these are going to go, let's see, here, 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 and here. And we're going to glue those all in. And I'll be back in a sec. Okie dokie. There we go. They're all screwed in. Now we're going to take this other panel and we're going to fit all the slots into these. And I'm going to go ahead and oh man. Oh. Okay. Let's get some glue on those. Let's get some glue on these. There we go. Okay. Got glue on everything. We're going to squeeze these together. Squeezy, squeezy. There we go. Look at that. Oh, look at those beautiful ribs. So there we go. That is, I'm going to paint this black, like NATO black or something, you know, a general black. But yeah, that's pretty friggin' awesome. My periscope. Yeah. Well, Todd snapped off his periscope. I still got my periscope on there. S2 button should rotate. Fair enough. Test board, we got things to, we already tested the periscope. So that's it for 64. And I'm going to paint this NATO black. And maybe do a little bit of weathering, but not much. And there we go. That's it for this episode of the U96 from Pit Stain Hobbies. Thank you for watching. Again, click the links below to Hachette and my Buy Me a Coffee link or Buy Me a White Claw link, and the Amazon affiliate store and all the other good stuff. Anything else I've put in the comments, check it out. Please read them. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, Pit Stain Hobbies signing off. Adios, everybody.